Lieutenant Colonel Chris Eberth, Deputy Commander, 388th Operations Group, Hill Air Force Base, Utah. It's similar, I would say. My transition to the F-35 was only about 2 months long. I did about the same number of sims as Shock. I did about 10 to 12 sims. Then I flew my first flight. I flew about 7 flights at the training, and then I went back to Hill and jumped right in the combat training. F-16-wise, obviously the first training in the F-16 was about a year long, just to learn how to fly a fighter, which is similar to the F-35 now. So I didn't fly the F-16 for about 2 years, so I had a transition course again there, and it was about the same length, about 10 to 12 sims, about 7 flights, and then I was ready to go. So I think just having flown a fighter for many years, just being able to take off and land is really easy in this airplane, so it was pretty easy to transition. So in the F-16, we got updates every 2 to 3 years, I would say, and they were significant updates. So you get an update, it would take a decent amount of training to learn all the new capabilities and all the new ways to do things. In this plane, we get updates every 6 months to a year, and they're over the 2 to 3 years, they're similar in advancement, but because we get them faster, you only have to learn a few new things every time one comes out. Okay, I learned these few new things, and so it's easier to transition based on the software updates, I think. I don't know if it's a faster use of the systems. It just gives you more things that you can do. Some things are a little bit faster. They'll change the how the buttons work to make them a little bit easier, so that's nice. But overall, I don't think it generally adds any speed to what you're doing. Yeah, I think mine's a Gen 3 helmet. I've only flown the 3rd generation. I flew the J hammocks in the F-16, so I have experience with helmet-mounted sights. This one it provides a similar capability. You can just look at something and shoot something, or you can see things going on around you. It provides more information, actually much more information than the F-16 helmet. And then it's got the night capes, which are pretty awesome. So instead of putting NVGs on my helmet, which are heavy and bulky and make my neck hurt, I just turn on the night vision camera. I can't really get into vulnerabilities, but quite frankly, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have enough knowledge on all the 4th gen fighters, but I can say it's far better than the F-16 I flew. So I haven't had haven't been lucky enough to fly in a red flag yet. I think Shock might have flown, and yes, our wing has gone to red flag several times in the past couple of years, and it's pretty cool to see from what I've heard, to see the F-35 in a red flag, because when you just train at Hill, it's just all F-35, so you don't know how. Sometimes forget about all the capabilities of the F-35, but then you get around other 4th gen fighters, and you're just doing things and going places and coming back alive, simulated alive, when they're not. So you see that it's a good place to see the vast difference between us and Strike Eagles and Vipers and other players at red flag.
Okay, and then for the last question, the question about tactics. If we are imagining a situation, you have, for example, an opponent fighter unit flying somewhere with their own radar plane coverage, and how would the F-35 unit engage it? And how would that differ from, for example, F-18 or F-16 unit trying to do the same?
I can't really get into specifics on tactics, but just based on the stealth and the battlefield awareness, we definitely do things a little bit different.
Okay, that's all.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.